Hey everyone, this is Laura Gadenik with Laura Gadenik Astrology, and I'm here to give you the astrology for the week of August 10th through the 16th, 2020. Okay, so the first thing that is happening on Monday, the 10th, is Mercury is making a square to Uranus. You can kind of see, and here it's a little bit past. I'm sure earlier in the day on Monday it would have been exact. Mercury is around 11 degrees, Uranus is at 10 degrees. Squares are a bit challenging and can be difficult in general. So Mercury represents our mind, how we communicate, how we think and um, um, intake ideas, etc. So Mercury is the mind, and Uranus is a very stimulating planet. It's all about revolution, revelation, freedom, change, surprises. So this could, in general, result in a day of stimulation of the mind, really wanting or being hungry for new ideas, for progressive ideas, for innovative ideas. Um, it could be a busyness of the mind. It could result in a bit of anxiety because maybe you have too much to do. You have too much on your mind, too much stimulation. It can be maybe a little bit overwhelming for those reasons. Um, there could be some struggles with quieting the mind or with focusing. You could just be kind of pulled in a lot of different directions. It's also a day where you might be a little bored or just really be craving some sort of mental stimulation of some kind, or wanting to fill your mind with interesting ideas or have interesting conversations with people. Um, uh, it could also be, I mean, Uranus is a planet of unexpected surprises and changes. And so, if you have plans for the day, they might not work out to the in the way that you want them to. So it could be disruptions in plans. Be careful in transportation. Mercury rules over um, transportation in general, and this can be a little bit of like a twist in the road, so to speak. So, like the last time Mercury squared Uranus, I got a flat tire. So things like that, just be mindful, leave room in the day for those types of delays, and try to not be as busy as you may want to be, or just try to leave room for upsets and changes. I think that's pretty much. Oh, and the last thing would be watch out for tech problems. Mercury rules over technology like computers, internet, phones, etc. And this could be a little bit of a teaser, like a twist in dealing with technology, something not working temporarily, or something breaking, or needing to fix a problem. So that's definitely a possibility. I mean, I had some issues logging onto my computer for this video, and I was like, oh, this is such a Mercury Uranus moment. So be mindful of that. Okay, oops. So next thing we have is on Thursday, we have Mars, 23 degrees of Aries, making a square to Pluto at 23 degrees of Capricorn. Once again, squares indicating some sort of tension or strife or conflict of some kind. Um, and Mars in general is our energy. It's how we take action and how we move in the world. It's our pace. Um, and it's always, Mars is a planet that always works for us. It helps us achieve what we want to, and it helps us get what we want. Pluto is a planet of power, um, and often it's a planet of revealing um, what's underneath the surface of things, whether that be disgust, like rot, or gold. So Pluto is very much so associated with great wealth and money and power, but also kind of like what's behind that, what's underneath the rug or what's in the closet, what's being hidden. Um, and Pluto is a planet that seeks to reveal those things. Um, so, yeah, this could be a time or a day where we need to creatively transform our environment in some way, our world in some way, and which, it might come to that point of needing to creatively transform something through a power struggle of some kind. Um, and in general disagreements, you might just be Mars and Aries wants to go go go, get things done, do what it wants, get the ball rolling, be first, get ahead. But then Pluto and Capricorn could be kind of like the block, or the thing that says no, or the power force or the force that you have to work with or work through or get through in order to achieve what you want. It could just be kind of a frustrating day where you feel like you're being blocked in some way. um, or yeah, blocked is a good term. And I think I've mentioned this before, but those three, especially Jupiter and Pluto, the two planets in Capricorn, indicate great wealth in this country and a great transference of wealth. I've mentioned the stimulus checks a couple times and unemployment. Um, and this could be like something to do with that, with Mars and Aries wanting to move forth with your plans, with your ideas, but then being blocked in some way, or kind of being held accountable, or being held to some sort of standard that you don't agree with or you don't want to do. And this could be in effect all week, not just Thursday. Thursday's the pinnacle. I actually just did my weekly unemployment claim today, and I got a message from unemployment saying that I needed to start providing proof that I'm applying for jobs every week. I need to apply for 4 jobs every week because my employer still hasn't brought me back to work. So in order to continue getting unemployment, I need to prove that I'm trying to find work right now. And I was like, oh, this is such a Mercury square Pluto aspect. Like me being, or sorry, not Mercury. This is such a Mars square Pluto aspect. Me being Mars and Aries, like I don't want to apply for random jobs. Like I want my job to bring me back. It seems like a really silly roundabout way. Like it just seems kind of silly to me. Like why is the government encouraging people to go back to work right now when we're in the middle of a pandemic? Like that just seems really counterintuitive and just ridiculous. um, so this for me, like I would be Mars and Aries, like not wanting to do that. Yet Pluto and Capricorn is like this big, powerful force, aka the government, that's like saying to me, no, you have to. This is what you have to do. And so it's kind of like me, it's like I feel like this is the energy with that situation. And it's frustrating for me. Um especially, applying for jobs that I like just am not interested in or I don't want to do. Because I want to do the job that I have. So anyway, that's one example of how that aspect could play out. Um, but yeah, in general, you might be really ambitious during this time, but and you want to get ahead, but in order to do that, you have to confront someone or something, and kind of navigate some power struggles and disagreements. Um, yeah. Um, okay. Saturday. You can kind of see Saturday the 15th, Uranus is stationing. You can see that S, meaning stationing retrograde. So Uranus is going to travel back um, through Taurus for the next several months. Um, this is only significant because the planets that Uranus has been hitting over the past several months will be hit again. So if you have planets within, I can't quite remember where Uranus goes back to. I think it might be like 8 degrees of Taurus or something like that, maybe 6 degrees. But so if you have planets around, I would say like 5 to 10 degree, or maybe like not 5, 8 to 10 degrees of Taurus, or Aquarius or Scorpio or Leo, you will feel this energy. I mean, basically the journey is not over with regards to Uranus things, such as surprises, changes, upsets, revelation. Maybe you're being the revolutionary person in your situation and everyone thinks you're too progressive. Um, anyway, I mean, I'm not going to go too much into this because it's really hard to be very specific, but just know that Uranus is stationing retrograde and it will be traveling backwards for a couple months. And if you want more information about that, you can always sign up for a reading. Okay. And then Sunday, August 16th, the sun, 24 degrees of Leo, is making a lovely trine to Mars in Aries. Trines are very flowing, easy, harmonious times that provide opportunities. The sun is our will, our identity, our consciousness. It's who we are. Mars is our energy, our motivation, our pace in the world, our ability to take action. And in general, this is a day of strength and courage, bravery, ambition, being willing to go after what it is you want, even in the face of adversity. Power, it's a great day to do something active or brave. You will definitely have a lot of support with this. And, right, you can kind of see Mercury is right there too. So later on in the day, Mercury will be making the same aspect to Mars. So this could indicate, if you have something you need to say or something you've been kind of stewing on, something you might want to write about, it would be a good time to put it out there on this day, especially if it's something that might be a little controversial or that might really just require bravery. That's like honestly one of the best words I can use for that. But yeah, being brave enough to say the thing you want to say, using strong words, and generally being confident in your communication with others, and being really convicted in what you're saying and in your truth, and being kind of an authority figure or being an authority in your own words. So yeah, Sunday the 16th should be a really nice day. I mean, definitely get out if you can, and maybe be outside. The fire signs are great for rigorous activity, especially Mars and Aries. If you haven't started a workout routine, definitely take advantage of Mars and Aries because it'll be here for like the next 6 months. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for the week. Let me know how it goes for you if you would like to. That's how I learn. If you are interested in a reading, I charge $95 for birth chart readings, and I would love to do that for anyone. You can check out my website at lauragadenick.com. Otherwise, feel free to leave a comment in the comment box about how your week's gone, and I will be back next week for another update. Okay, thanks. Have a good day.